Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Gonna have a ton of fun. Talk some baseball. Talk all kinds of stuff, man. Getting ready. We got Thursday night. We got NFL football. Now, the question is, all right, I don't have any player props up for bet yet in the NFL game. Usually we do get them, but I don't know. But the question is, do you guys want to go live Thursday night before the game? Like, do we want to have kind of a run through of what our primetime games look like? I'm planning on yes. I mean, if anybody does just flat out does not want that, say it in the chat, but I assume that we're good. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look how we did yesterday. All right. I don't know why I didn't put the check mark there on Mets and Padres, but we hit that one. We hit Cubs and Brewers over 8. And then we push on the Marlins and Cardinals over 8. So we go 2-0 yesterday on the morning show. Solid. Absolutely take it again. I don't know why I didn't put the green check mark there, but the Mets and the Padres absolutely smashed. Same deal with the Cubs and the Brewers over 8. Now, Marlins and Cardinals, we were lucky. Let me just tell you this. All right. And look, I think all of us are some pretty good bettors, and we are. But we also have to acknowledge when luck plays into our favor, and that's what the Marlins and Cardinals did. It was 2-0, 3-0 for very much most of that game. And then the Cardinals busted it open, and it was 7-0, and then we got a miraculous ninth-inning run from the Marlins to tie it. So we got the push. We had to earn that push, so we'll take it, man. But, yeah. 2-0 and a push. Solid, man. Solid. Okay. All right, let's get into Howie Schwab. Crew play of the day. All right, 2 games, 4 teams. Look, keep talking about it, Braves and the Royals. There are runs scored in Braves games all over the place. You go with the Braves Royals over 9.5, Braves Royals under 9.5. You want the Mariners A's over 10.5, Mariners A's under 10.5. Polls in the chat, vote now. Update as we always do at the end of the show. Okay. Now, you know what? We got a lot to get to, so we're not going to waste any time, man. Let's jump right into the picks. If I can find it. All right. 3 plays so far. Now, we'll be live 3 p.m. Eastern today. 11 more. But this is what we're going to start off with. Now, we have 1-day baseball game. Okay, we've got a makeup game between the Blue Jays and the Orioles. So we have 1-day game, and the rest of them are at night. So I'm rolling game 1. All right, Blue Jays, Orioles, both teams score 4+ runs. Now, you're going to see a total of like 10.5. And quite frankly, we'll get into it in just a second. I don't hate it, but I'm going to go with 4+ runs, minus 105. Again, I hate to get granular on bets. Like, if you like the over, just play the over. Don't overthink it, dummy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. 10.5 is a big number. I think that we just have a better chance of success at getting 4+ runs from each team. So I'm going to roll with that in game 1 at minus 105. Braves and the Royals over 9.5. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump on it. I mean, I was mad that I didn't do it last night. Give me the Braves Royals over 9.5. And then the Mets and the Padres over 8.5. Look, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Decent pitching matchup tonight, but I think that both teams are going to mash. And I think we might get something out of Juan Soto tonight. Just a thought. But those are our 3 picks for today. Again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern with more. But that is what we are going to start off with. But that's just picks. We got so much more. All right, let's get into the home runs. If I can find that one. Oh, producer's going slow today. All right. 5 options here. Where are you going home runs? Shohei Ohtani plus 185. Kyle Schwarber plus 200. Juan Soto plus 300. Seiya Suzuki plus 400. Ellie De La Cruz plus 400. Where are you going today? Boy, we were 1 day late on that Ronald Acuna, weren't we? Dude, that one was brutal, man. Braves finally scored runs. Look, Shohei's going to blast one at some point. Schwarber's going to blast one at some point. Did anybody see the mess with Juan Soto yesterday? I think that Juan Soto could be money today. I have a feeling he could be. Sai Suzuki. I'm going to go right to the well one more time, plus 400. Pete Crow Armstrong's not a bad play as well. Then Ellie De La Cruz has got a great spot here. It's an odd day. You're going to see it in the historicals. We've had the last week and a half some odd, just weird series, right? And yeah. So, anyways, all right, we'll get back to this. I want to go through the weather before we fully make all of our choices, but yeah, have to go Soto. Did anyone see that called third strike that was high and late? Yes, dude. And then he had people coming out arguing for him who got tossed. It was a whole deal. It was a whole deal. Like Juan Soto might not be a bad play today. Big Brian, AB, did you read my? I just read it right before we went live. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. And hope everything's okay, man. Okay. All right. Those are our home runs. Like I said, we'll get back to it before we make a decision. Let's go through the weather though, because we need to figure out exactly where our best spots are going to be. Brian, yep, you can post a link there. Yes, sir. All right, Blue Jays Orioles. This is game one. So 12:35 p.m. Eastern, 11:35 a.m. Central is when this game starts. So this is what we have. Both teams score 4+ runs on. All right, temperature 97, feels like 103. No chance of rain. 1.8 miles an hour blowing out. So the wind is really nothing. But again, it's not like going against you. So that's a positive. You've got massive humidity here. No rain. They're playing 2 today. So there you go. I think game one could be a great time to score some runs. Now let's look at game 2. All right. So 12:35 and 6:35. Temperature 99, feels like 103. No rain. 4.5 miles an hour blowing out. Game 2 is not a bad one. Like you could see runs in both of these games here for the Blue Jays and the Orioles. All right. Rockies and the Guardians. Temperature 85, feels like 91. No rain. 4.5 miles an hour blowing in. Again, not bad, man. Wayne, MGM has Blue Jays, Orioles. Both teams score 4+ runs at plus 100. Nice. Wayne, good look, brother. Good look, man. Rays and the Yankees. Temperature 94, feels like 96. No chance of rain. 7.5 miles an hour blowing out. Great weather here. I mean, unbelievable. Like, we have great weather in Major League Baseball today. Dodgers and the Reds. Temperature 91, feels like 100. The Midwest and that Ohio area is just going through massive heat, man. I mean, the whole country is, don't get me wrong, but the Midwest is getting blasted right now, man. 2.5 miles an hour blowing out, no rain. Again, great friggin' spot, man, especially for left-handed hitters. Dude, you got it all set up in this game. Phillies and the White Sox. Temperature 85, feels like 90. 5% chance of rain in the beginning, not much. 6.5 miles an hour blowing out. Again, great weather, man. This is not bad weather. Both Phillies and the White Sox. Red Sox and Twins. Temperature 81, feels like 83. No chance of rain. 8 miles an hour blowing left to right, slightly in. Again, I mean, not bad weather. It's not great. Like, I look at this right here and say, all right, this is Frasier. You remember the show Frasier? How, like, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just on. That's this game. In terms of weather, at least. Braves and the Royals. Temperature 94. Feels like 102. It's like 80% humidity. No rain. 5.5 miles an hour blowing out. I mean, you if I asked you and tasked you to draw up weather that was better, I don't know if you could without getting ridiculous. I mean, this is perfect. Massive humidity. Wind blowing out. No rain. It's great. Big Brian Clancy. What up, AB? 2 days in a row. Let's go, man. Let's go. Good to see you, big dog. Good to see you. Marlins and the Cardinals. 95. Feels like 104. No rain. 3.5 miles an hour blowing in. Again. I mean, great weather. Eric Fetty about to get lit up like a Christmas tree for the Braves. Yep. Yes, he is. Mariners and the A's. Temperature 86. Feels like 83. No rain. 8.9 miles an hour blowing out. I mean, again, like we have great weather everywhere in Major League Baseball, man. We've got it today, dude. We've got runs all over the board. All right, but let's continue. Let's get it. All right. Hitter versus pitcher, historicals. Okay. Home run, filtered. Carlos Correa's got 3 against Lucas Giolito. Adolis Garcia's got 2 against Kikuchi. Simeon's got 2 against. Look, Kikuchi's coming right out of the gate. Ben Dickerson, is it football season yet? Almost, baby. We're almost there, man. Colton Cowser got a home run. Cedric Mullins, he robbed a home run last night. He's got 1. Pete Crow Armstrong's got 1. Benson's got 1. Jackson Merrill, Andrew Benintendi, Byron Buxton, Austin Riley, he hit 1 yesterday. Jordan Westberg, Cal Raleigh, he's due. Royce Lewis, he's got 1. Jeff McNeil, Pete Alonso. You've seen a lot of Yu Darvish here as well, listed on here. You see filtered by hits. All right, again, hey, Patrick Corbin coming out. Big Zach, good morning, buddy. You see Chris Taylor, Marcus Semien again, Xander Bogaerts, Manny Machado, Martin Maldonado, a lot of Sean Manaea, a lot of Padres. Ronald Acuna against Seth Lugo hitting 500. Not bad. With 12 at-bats, 3 walks. Tommy Pham, Taylor Ward, Jorge Polanco. Dude, all hitting 4 something. Vladimir Guerrero. Charlie Moore, he's so good he's listed twice. Oh, man. You see it right here. Okay. Hitting streaks. The king is dead. Jackson Chourio. It ends at 20 games. So Nick Kurtz is now your major league leader. Nick Kurtz, 14 straight games with a hit. Luis Arias, 11 straight games with a hit. Vladimir Guerrero, 10 straight games with a hit. Bo Bichette, 10 straight games with a hit. Shohei Ohtani, 9 straight games. Josh Taylor, 8 straight games. Cal Raleigh, 8 straight games. Jackson Merrill, 8 straight games. Josh Jones, 7 straight games. Kyle Manzardo, 7 straight games. Bobby Witt, 7 straight games. Manny Machado, 6 straight games. Starling Marte, 6 straight games. Stephen Kwan, Nico Horner, 6 as well. You got some big names, man. You got some massive names on this list that are hitting. Nick Kurtz, Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Bichette, Shohei Ohtani, Josh Naylor, Cal Raleigh, Paul DeJong. Keep going, man. Like, there are some big names. So if you're looking to play props, player props, shoot, man, you got some names here, man. Big ones. All right. Last 7 games in Major League Baseball filtered by home runs. And this slide, for anybody new, like we go through all these analytics and it's just to determine like who's hitting, who is hitting well, who has a great hitting matchup or who has a great pitching matchup. You know what I mean? Like we look at it from all angles, right? But this is the last 7 days in Major League Baseball filtered by home runs. Nick Kurtz, he has 4. Kyle Schwarber has 4. Colson Montgomery has 4. Julio Rodriguez is 4. Tyler O'Neill has 3. Shea Langoliers 3. Chapman 3. Shohei 3. Stephen Kwan 3. Cal Raleigh 3. Now you look at the averages over the last 7 days, what these guys have been doing. Nick Kurtz hit 538. Schwarber 333. Tyler O'Neill's hit 538. Ohtani 292. Right? Like, I mean, if you're looking at guys that are hitting, you're looking for player props. These are your dudes. Like, these are your guys that are absolutely getting the job done. Okay, so those are our historicals. Now, let's go back to home runs. All right, and let's figure out who we like. All right, so Shohei Ohtani plus 185, Schwarber 200, Juan Soto 300, Seiya Suzuki 400, Elly De La Cruz 400. All right, you know what? I'm going Elly De La Cruz. I'm going De La Cruz today. I think the Reds and the Dodgers are live. Yeah, I'm going Elly De La Cruz. Where are you going? I totally understand Juan Soto. I get anybody on this list. I mean, Shohei, Schwarber, and Suzuki need to get it going. Yeah, I'm going to go Elly, man. I'm kind of feeling Elly De La Cruz today. TJ Parker, how about Bo Bichette breaking a Blue Jay record with a hit in 9 straight at bats? It's crazy. Tony, AV, wow, I almost did. I'm just feeling Elly today. I don't know why. But Soto's money for it. I just feel like today could be a big day for Elly De La Cruz. He could get after it today. They got great weather. They got great everything out there. Let me get the picks back up. Blue Jays, Orioles, both teams score 4+ runs, -105 in game 1. Braves, Royals over 9.5, -115. Mets Padres over 8.5. Okay. All right. So those are our picks for today. Oh, a couple things here real quick. Number one, join the crew, man. $5 a month. This really supports the entire operation here. And man, I'm telling you, it is the absolute best way to support us, and we sure do appreciate it. And if you can't, it's all right. Don't worry about it. You always have a spot here. But if you've ever wanted to support the crew, this is how you do it. And we'll have all kinds of crew exclusives and all kinds of cool things coming up. So yeah, scan the QR code, $5 a month, man. Totally worth it. I made you $5 today. I did it yesterday. I'll do it again today. All right. Let's get into we got to talk some sports too. Let's get to the headlines. Oh, this one's sad to say. Hall of Famer, beloved Cubs second baseman Ryne Sandberg dies at 65. Ryne Sandberg, Hall of Fame second baseman, who became one of baseball's best all-around players while starring for the Chicago Cubs, has died. He was 65 years old. Sandberg, surrounded by his family when he died at his home on Monday, according to the team. Sandberg announced in January 2024 that he had diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer. He had chemotherapy and radiation treatments, and then said in August 24 that he was cancer-free. But he posted on Instagram his cancer had returned and spread to other organs. He announced this month that he was still fighting while looking forward to making the most of every day with my loving family and friends. Let me just say this, man. It is absolutely sad to lose anybody. Ryne Sandberg was the greatest second baseman I've ever seen play the game. Now, I haven't watched every game of baseball ever since the 1800s, but in my time, Ryne Sandberg, even if you like the Cubs, even if you hated the Cubs, like my dad, my uncle are huge Cardinals guys. And it isn't new. And both of them immediately last night, we were texting and both of them were saying like the best second baseman I've ever seen. Played with class, played with honor, dignity, played the game the right way. Heart goes out to all Cubs fans. I mean, it's awful. Sandberg is one of the greats, man, and a consummate professional, man. He's everything that you would want out of a teammate. Took the game seriously, played it hard. Never heard a bad thing about him. Sad. Yeah, Joel, WGN always showed the Cubs when I was younger. So, me too, right? WGN, and then the Braves on Turner on TBS. I mean, it was all Sandberg all the time, and rightfully so. Very, very sad. I know I felt the same way that everyone did. Like when you saw it, you're just like, Jesus, come on, man. Brutal, absolutely brutal, man. But have to pay respect. Ryne Sandberg was the greatest second baseman that I've ever seen play. The game. And he wasn't built like most. He was kind of built like a shortstop, which probably helped, right? He could do it all hitting too. I mean, the guy could just do it all. Sad day, man. So the absolute most respect to Ryne Sandberg and his family. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't have any better words. Just sorry. It was sad to see, man. He was one of the greats. It was an honor to watch him play the game. Next headline here. All-Star third baseman Suarez hit on the hand by a 95.6 mile an hour pitch. Did anybody see this last night? So Diamondbacks All-Star third baseman Suarez hopes avoided a major injury when he was hit in the right index finger by a pitch late in Monday night's 5-1 loss to the Detroit Tigers. Suarez, who was a candidate to be traded to a contender, was hit by a 95.6 mile an hour sinker. A 95.6 mile an hour sinker. Jesus. Will Vest in the ninth inning. He immediately doubled over in pain and quickly left the field. The good news is that the x-rays are negative, but it still obviously hurts, said Suarez, who's not bending the finger. There are more tests scheduled for Tuesday, and we will go from there. I'll come back as quickly as I can. So the reason that I listed this is a couple reasons. Number one, Suarez just being out and injured. He's been a popular player that we've bet on here. But the bigger part is the Diamondbacks, because they are in hell right now. They can't score. They can't hit. They don't know if they're going to be traded. They don't know. But it is absolutely bringing this franchise to its knees. And it's just bad luck, man, after bad luck. Tizzle. Yep. And the Tigers want to trade for him. Yeah. I'm fascinated. So I bring this up, number one, just so, we're all on the same page about Suarez and his injury and, where he's at. But number two, the MLB trade deadline this week. I don't know what the Diamondbacks are going to do. I truly don't know. It's all over the board. But, look at the article. Graph 2, Suarez, who is a candidate to be traded to a contender. Did this dude just get in the head All-Star game as well? Yeah. Pete Rose said it. There's only 4 things that you need to adjust in your swing. Either move forward, move back, move closer to the plate, or move away from the plate. Maybe Suarez needs to take a step back away from the plate. He's crouching it a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what happens with the Diamondbacks. They're a disaster. It is coming apart at the seams. But the interesting thing is that they've got, I just dropped the top. They've got massive hitters in that lineup, man. Like, there are dudes all over that place. All over that place, all over that lineup. Place, like it's a club. Yeah. All right. I don't know what they do. I'm fascinated to watch what the Diamondbacks do this week. I have a feeling that no matter what they do, the fans aren't going to be happy. I don't know what they're going to pull off. All right, I'm doing it again. There have been 9+ runs scored in 11 of the last 12 games featuring the Atlanta Braves. Look, this thing keeps playing out. There are runs being scored in Braves games constantly. Finally, the Braves were part of that last night. That was fun. But look, 11 of the last 12 games featuring the Atlanta Braves, there have been 9+ runs scored. So we'll see, man. I'm going to ride that over today. I wish I'd have wrote it yesterday. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Roger, I didn't see them as a contender all the way back to beginning this year. Yeah, I get it. Hawk, they can't play him till they trade him. Yep. Tony, I was thinking of the set. I'm telling you, man, like these Braves games are just seeing run. Like I was looking at it and I was looking at a couple other stats and I was going to change it. And I was like, why? This is exactly why we do this, is to find these trends, right? And ride them. So I'm going to ride it again today. We'll see. Again, we got weather there. You just don't know what you're going to get with these two teams, man. The Braves and the Royals are funny. But yeah, that's like I thought about changing the stat and I was like, this is why we do this, Okay, let me get the picks back up here. Anybody got anything else? We get out of here. Kind of a low day in sports, really not a whole lot going on. Blue Jays, Orioles, both teams score 4+ runs, -105. That is game 1. Braves, Royals over 9.5, -115. And then the Mets, Padres over 8.5, -115. Okay. All right. The poll results. Let's get this up here. All right. 2 games, 4 options here. Where are you going? Let's see what the crew has chosen today, because I'm fascinated to see. I got a feeling, Braves, Royals over 9.5, 50%. All right. Braves, Royals over 9.5. 50%. That is your winner. 51% now. Mariners, A's over 10.5, second place at 23%. Then Braves, Royals under 9.5 is in third percent at 15%. So 51% are on the Braves and the Royals over 9.5. And I absolutely get it. All right. We'll get out of here, everybody. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. Till then, have a great day. It's going to be a great Tuesday. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Peace. Who's got it better than us? No!